Hello everyone, in this video we will learn about what are the job roles that you can apply beyond CRC and CRA. So when we think about a clinical research, the CRA role or CRC role, these come into mind. But now we need to change, the shift. There is a shift. We need to do a mind shift because there are plenty of a modern roles. People are not aware of it. They are available. So instead of trying to target CRA, CRC, medical writing, data management, you can try, to apply for these modern roles. If you have a life sciences degree, pharmacy degree, or a medical degree, this video is meant for you. Let's deep dive into this. Now let's think about what are the traditional roles those are available, and when someone of think about a clinical research, and these are the most of the time these are the roles those are referred, like CRA, CRC, medical writing, right? Associate roles, these are the roles they are being suggested. But now why do you think that you need to shift from these roles? Because there are times students they say that they are applying at multiple places but they are not getting the opportunity. So you need to change your strategy. Right now these days it's more to a solution oriented roles, right? And you can analyze yourself, like what skill you have the best. You can check your skills. There are students these days, they are very much interested in tech, AI, right? And these are the things they are also impacting clinical research. That's the reason we are evolving in our roles as well. So what are these modern roles? How these modern roles they are getting impacted. So one is the reason is technology. Technology is shaping up. So now more and more technology is getting used in a clinical trial. So that means you need people to, first of all, to handle this technology. Second, if you need a people, then you need a roles as well. Someone to do this job, or AI related jobs. Now, the most important point of discussion these days is a patient centric. The focus is more going on the patients. So there are also roles those need that someone who can take care of these things, they are needed. So now let's see what type of the roles that you can aim for, right? Now first, if you wanted to see the tech driven roles, these are the examples only, right? These are not limited to just these roles, because the these are entry level roles only. All these are entry level, very much entry level roles. And let's see, first of all, Viva administration roles, Viva Vault, or you can say specialist role. So what is Viva admin? Because now we are filing all the documents in TMF electronically. So now no more paper. It's mostly 99% of the time electronically they are filing. And Viva is a tool. It is a system where these documents are uploaded. So they need someone specialist who is tech savvy, who can handle this technology part. Second, clinical data associate roles. Lot of data entry, lot of data management is needed. Or you can switch this associate or specialist or expert. So these are interchangeable words. Or analyst, AI analyst, because they these days now they also need new tools and systems based on the new development. Most of the pharma companies, they are also developing their own AI tools. For that they need these analysts. So you can go into that, someone who is having a life sciences expertise as well, along with that some tech edge. So these roles are meant for you, and these are entry level roles. Now next is, I also wanted to share with you, there are people who are very good in the documentation compliance, you can say. Now then you can TMF analyst or TMF specialist, document specialist, ethics ECs, ethics committee coordinator. So there are job roles, they are needed in the form of analyst, specialist, just to handle these documents. And the learning curve for these will be very very high, because just imagine if you are working with the ethics committee, just imagine if you are filing TMF document, then you will be becoming aware about all the clinical trial documents if you are just a TMF analyst. Another role is the patient's focused role. These roles are getting very much attention these days. Sponsors and regulatory bodies both are paying a lot of attention because they wanted to work for a patient well-being. So, right safety and well-being of the patient is highly important. So, the roles like that, enrollment specialist. You know what is the biggest challenge these days at a site is to enroll the patient. They are not getting a patient, so the roles like enrollment specialist, patient enrollment specialist, they, or even they are also known as a with the supervisor, patient enrollment supervisor role, these are very much in demand. And what is unique about them, these type of roles you don't get in your Naukri or LinkedIn or any other job portals. These are because the local roles you will be getting at hospitals or the sites. So what you can do, go to the biggest hospital or a site where clinical trials are happening, go there, apply for internship, tell them that I may work for a I want to work for a couple of months, go there in person, highlight your skill, that you have understanding of clinical research, you have understanding of ICH GCP, and you can easily get these type of roles. And these also progress to a study manager. It's not like they are just, you will be not getting next promotion or something like that. No, there is a succession to this as well. And the beauty of these roles is that you, someone who having a local language advantage, they can really go for these roles. Similarly, study startup associate, the site is starting up, they need someone who can help them to start up the study, that if it is this site is suitable for the trial or not. Now next is more on a strategy and operation side of the role. What are these roles? Initially when we used to think it is more about a your CRC role, but no more that. You can be a study coordinator, better role than a CRC. Regulatory affairs associate, one can who can connect with the DCGI or FDA, based on what type of regulatory you are working with. So these type of roles are also available. Now traditionally you used to go for a medical writing, but there is a niche within the medical writing, that is a transparency specialist, also known as a public disclosure. What you have to do in this, you have to prepare the summaries of the protocol. So you need not to write a protocol, so you have already protocol, you have to prepare a for summary for that. That is trial transparency specialist. All the big pharma companies, they are setting this division. And in this also multiple options, like your analyst, data redaction, data anonymization, there are multiple options even within this one role. So can you see how many roles are available for you beyond the traditional roles? I just wanted to showcase the examples. Oh, and so I hope this video is going to help you. And not only that, I also wanted to share with you that associate, specialist, and analyst roles, they are interchangeable. Some organizations, they are calling the same role with associates, other specialist, other maybe analyst. So it's their way for their own job description, right? So if you see associate, specialist, analyst, that means it's an entry level job, you can go for that. I hope this video is going to help you. Please share your comments and thoughts, that what else you want to know, that I can help you with that. Thank you so much, and I wish you good luck for your career